welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions makeup tutorial with all the new stuff that's come out in mostly Sephora, and there's one or two things from Ulta in there. And so we'll try them out and I'll let you know what I think about them. So the first thing that I used to prep my face today was the Wild Rose oil by Korres. It's got like little pieces of rose floating around in it. It smells kind of rosy, but kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, like a dirt mixed with rose smell. I'm not sure. But so I did this first to kind of hydrate everything. And then I'm going to go in, this isn't a new product, but I got it with my 100-point perk from Sephora, and I've never used it before, so it's new to me. And that is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. So I'm going to use this as my primer. It smells really good. It smells like lemony almost. And it feels really good. It feels really hydrating. I normally use the Makeup Forever skin smoothing primer, and then in the summertime I use the mattifying primer because I'm not really that oily, but in the summertime I get a little bit in my nose area. And then I'm just going to prep my lips with Nicole Guerrer's Best Damn Lip Mask. This isn't new, but I use it every day. I have one next to my bed I put on at night, and then I have one in my beauty room that I use every day before I do my makeup. It's kind of just an essential. And then I'm going to go over the base with this new Algenist Color Correct in blue, and this just kind of brightens skin, helps with like sallowness, which I don't have a problem with that much, but I just want to try it out. That's nice. It kind of just evens everything out. Alright, once you got that, I'm going to get a little bit closer so we can start on this tutorial. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to use is the new Tarte Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation in the color Fair Light Neutral. It's like supposed to be full cover, and it says it doesn't like sink into pores. So I am excited to try that. And I've also got the new Nude Beauty Blender. And I've got this Artiste brush to try. So I'll try with both of these and see which one I like better. Okay, so this is the lightest shade that they have, and I think it's going to be a little dark for me, but I really just want to try it and see how it is, so I'm just going to make it work, even if I have to like bronze my neck later to make it match. I'm going to do this side with the new Artiste Oval brush. This is the Oval 6. I wanted the one that was the next size up from this, like larger. I didn't want the huge one, but I wanted one that was the next size up, but they didn't have it. So I just went ahead and got this one. So I don't know if there's like a trick to these, but I can see the brush strokes. Like I couldn't just walk away with this like this because I can see like every brush stroke. Okay, so I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of pounce it on top of there to kind of take those brush strokes away. It's really pretty though. Alright, then on this side I'm going to use the beauty blender. I don't mind, like I kind of like the artiste side. Alright, once you got that blended, I'm going to try the new Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid by Urban Decay. This is in the color pink. It's supposed to be good on fair skin to help brighten dark circles. I'm really going to get it on those inner corners because I have a lot of darkness there. Reminds me of the MAC, what is it, Prep and Prime pens. Same kind of color. It feels good though. Alright, then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Makeup Forever HD concealer in R20. Again, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend that in. And I kind of do my lids as well. And I'm doing my base foundation first because I'm not wearing really dark colors in my eyes, so that's the only time I do my foundation second. Alright, then for under the eye, I'm going to try two things, one on each eye. First is going to be this Tarte Smooth Operator powder. It's not new, it's just new to me. I got it as a sample from Ulta. And then the other thing is this new Hourglass Incandescent Strobe Light in Ambient. I would never like put this under my eye because it's kind of got shimmer in it, but I watched a tutorial and I've read a bunch of reviews where people did that. So I'm going to take my Sigma F86 brush and on this eye I'm going to set with that Hourglass. It doesn't look too shimmery. I don't know. I feel like if I get close enough, I can kind of see it a little bit. I don't know if I like that. Alright, then I'm going to, on this other eye, do the Smooth Operator by Tarte. I'm going to take off any excess. I'm going to do this out with my beauty blender. Next, I'm going to prime my lids. I don't know, that the Tarte like kind of is separating a little bit. I'm going to go back in with this ambient lighting and push that on top. Okay. So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like the Tarte for under the eye. And I'm not really sure I like the Hourglass for under the eye. I might like it as like more like a cheek highlight or something. I don't know. Alright, now I'm going to prime my lids. I'm going to use the new Kat Von D, what is this, Lock-It Color Correcting Eyeshadow Primer. I've been really excited for this to come out. I got it in the color Fair. It's the lightest one. It's like a stick form. I like it. I like the consistency of it. And it's not like creasing. MAC Painterly on me was like too brown. Then I tried Soft Ochre. And I just feel like I didn't like the way it sat. I mean, I know everybody talks about it and raves about it and uses paint pots. But I just wasn't a fan of it. That's pretty. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is go in and do my contour and my highlights. I'm going to use the new Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Palette number 20. It's got the highlighter, contour color, illuminator, and color. They say you can use that on your cheeks, like as a cheek color. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contour Brush and my Real Techniques Pointed Foundation Brush. And I'm going to take that contour shade and I'm going to contour. I'm going to blend it out with that Real Techniques. That's pretty. I'm going to take that same brush, I'm going to clean it off a little bit, and I'm going to take that peachy kind of a color, for your cheek color, and I'm just going to really lightly add that. That's pretty. It's not too much color, it's just a little pop. I'm going to take my Duo Fiber brush and I'm just going to blend all of that together. Alright, I'm going to take my Sigma P88 Precision Flat Angled and I'm going to go into this illuminator. It's kind of got a little bit of a hint of shimmer to it. That's really light, like it's not even showing up on me. I'm going to take my small MAC Duo Fiber brush and just pick a little bit more of the product up and blend it in a little bit. I mean, I guess that's good if you want like a really natural highlight. I'm going to do a little bit on my tip of my nose. And then I'm going to take my dual fiber brush and just blend all that out again. Alright, then I'm going to set the face. I'm going to use this Amazonian Clay translucent powder. And my Sephora Pro Air brush, number 55 brush. I really like this brush. It's for like pushing product. I'm not going to really put too much on my cheeks, just my nose and the areas that get really oily. Alright, once we got that, we're going to do brows. I'm going to do them off camera. I just use the MAC brow pencils, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got the brows done. Just an update on this ambient lighting powder. If you are my age, which is 36, I would not recommend putting this under your eyes. Like, it's not shimmery, but it's like iridescent. So I don't know who puts this under their eyes and likes it enough to like review it all over the place and say that it's a great idea. But it's just not for me. Like, I will never do this again. I'm going to see how it is on my cheeks, and if I don't like it there, I'm going to return it because those things are not cheap. Alright, so we're going to go in with the eyes. This is new at Ulta. It's the Revolution Iconic 2 palette. I actually got this in London before they even sold it at Ulta, and I had never really used it, and then I saw it at Ulta and I was like, oh, I have this exact palette. So I decided to do a look with it. It's got a nice mix of like shimmery powders, shimmery colors and matte colors. So first I'm going to take this kind of like buttery color on the end. It's just a flat matte. And I'm just going to go under the brow. And I'm just going to kind of lay it down all over the lid. And take my Sigma E40 brush and just kind of blend that out. Then I'm going to go in with this lighter like champagne color. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. And I'm going to put that just right under the brow. Just as my highlight. Then I'll take my E40 and just blend that out. Alright, then I'm going to take my Sigma E35 blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this dark brown color. It looks kind of darker on camera than it is in real life. I'm just going to put a very small amount of that on my brush and just kind of place it, like dot it in my crease, and then blend it out. I'm just going to blend it really well. And then I'm going to take my E40 again with no product on it, just whatever was left over, and just blend all that out. Alright. I have no idea what I'm going to do, so maybe I'll kind of go for a gold eye. I'm going to do this gold color. I'm going to take my Sigma E57 brush, just like a dense shader, and I'm just going to pack that. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. I'm just going to pack that all over the lid. I'm just leaving that inner corner blank because I think I'm going to go in with a lighter gold. And I'm going to go in with this lighter gold color. I'm going to put that on the inner part of the eye and blend it in with that to that gold shade. Okay, then I'm going to take my E35 that I was using for the crease color, and I'm just going to kind of go back over that. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my MAC 237, and I'm going to pick up this brown, this dark brown shade. Tap off the excess. And I'm just going to put a small amount of that in that outer corner. The pigment is pretty good for this. I mean, I think this palette was, I don't remember how much it was, but I mean, it was, you know, like a drugstore price palette. So it wasn't too bad. The pigment is pretty good, I think. I'm just going to go over that gold a little bit more. That's pretty. And then I'm going to take that color we had on the brow bone, and I'm just going to put that in the inner corner for like a pop. Then I'm going to go in with this Marc Jacobs Fine Liner Ultra Skinny Gel Eye Crayon. Again, this is new. It's not super new, but I got it as a gift from Sephora. And this is new. This is the one that's super thin. Oh, this is cool. I really wanted to try this, so perfect timing. It's retractable. That's nice. I like how thin it is. So I just want to put a little bit at the lash line. And then I want a tight line with it. And then I do my lower lash line. Alright, I just kind of put that on pretty messily. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E15 flat liner brush, and I'm going to go in with the black in the palette. And I'm just going to press that right on top of that liner. I like this liner. It's super black. And I'm just going to kind of smudge it. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing on my waterline, just to kind of set it. Alright, then I'm going to take my pencil brush. This is the Sigma E30. I'm going to take that brown we use as our transition shade. And I'm just going to smoke out that lash line. And then I'm going to take that gold we used on the lid. I'm going to put that right in the middle part of the eye. And then I'm just going to kind of blend that out. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit more of that champagne-y color, goldy color. Just touch up that inner corner one more time. I always brush through my brows again just because I've been doing shadow. I think that's pretty. And then I'm just going to blend one more time. No product on the brush. So overall, I'd say these shadows are really nice. They blend really well. The eyeliner I really like. Another Marc Jacobs item that I got is their new Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I'm going to wipe off all the excess. It's a habit. I have to do it. I hate wet mascara. I think this is a really wet formulation. Alright, next I'm going to highlight. I'm going to use this Revolution Beauty Vivid Baked Highlighter in Peach Lights. They had like a gold one and a peachy one. I like more of a peach highlighter. And then I'm going to use the new Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter brush. I had like 2 brushes that I was using for a highlight, and I didn't like either one of them, and I've seen some people like rave about this, so I said I'm just going to pick it up. They just launched this in my Sephora. They have a whole line, like our shadows and everything now. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the brush. That's pretty. It's really subtle. It's just like a really natural highlight. This is a good like everyday. When the light catches it, it's really shiny, but when I'm looking at it, it looks pretty natural. I'm going to do just a little bit on the tip of the nose. My Cupid's bow. And I'm going to just take my dual fiber brush and blend it out. I'm going to try a little bit of that Hourglass, the stuff we put under our eyes. On the dual fiber brush, I'm just going to kind of place it on my cheeks. See, I don't like it there either. I feel like now I can like see my pores. I think that's a no-go for me. But I am 36 years old, so, you know, I have a lot more texture and wrinkles and things like that than I did when I was in my 20s. So, you know, sometimes sparkly stuff I kind of have to be careful with. Alright. What else have we got? The last thing is going to be lips. Rimmel has new lip liners out, the Exaggerate line. I saw 3 of them in Rite Aid. I love this Exaggerate formula. It's creamy. It glides on really well. They stay really well. This is in the color 101, You're All Mine. It's kind of too pink for what I'm going for. So I'm just going to put a little bit of it. But that'd be a really pretty color to like line your whole lip with. Or fill your whole lip in with if you wanted to do a pink eye. I mean pink lip. Gosh, I can't talk. I'm going to go in with this new Bite Beauty and Mousse Boucher lipstick with resveratrol. I have no idea. And I got the color Sugarcane, which is like a pinky nude. This smells really good. It smells like almost like lemon heads. Like the smell of it like reminds me of lemon heads. Oh, that's pretty though. It's a nice pinky nude without being too brown or too pink. Alright guys, so I think that is everything new at Sephora and Ulta. It's a nice kind of gold eye look that we did. That's still shimmery but still very wearable. I feel like you could wear this like every day. Overall, I'm really impressed with the Revolution Beauty palette. I love the Marc Jacobs liner. The Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting palette, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence with it. Like, I'm really probably never going to use that pinky color for a cheek color. The contour color, I have something similar. And the highlight, I'm probably not going to use that very often. I did not like the under eye powder at all. I love the new Tarte foundation though. I think it's so pretty. It's making my skin just look very like luminous and like healthy and glowy, and but it covers everything. I really like this. I want to try the concealer. I think there's a concealer that goes with it. I want to try that. And I really like the corrector and the concealer. So I think it's a pretty good haul I did. I think the only thing that's going back is the Hourglass powder and maybe the Makeup Forever sculpting, just because I don't think I'm going to use it as much to justify spending $40-something on it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.